So a transgender woman by the name of Lila Gibney appeared on a podcast called Elena Demonetized, where she openly shared her raunchy stories of having a one-night stand with rapper Kevin Gates.
The beans
You
are
have
being
to tell me
spilled.
everything.
I went on a date with Kevin Gates.
Okay.
You know who that is, right? Like 2 phones, one for the pug and one for the...
Yes, I was wondering.
Yeah, and that was everything. Honestly, it was a really good experience. And like, he's just one of those people, like people in the industry, like they're so fucked up from like literally like the life that they have had that like, okay, so I DM'd him, you know, I like go on my little sprees.
Okay.
I'll like, what I do is I'll go on like Drake and I'll see who he's following and just DM every single hot guy I see with the blue check mark and hoping that just pays my bills one day, cause shit. And so I DM'd him and he was like, yo, like, I think he was like in Atlanta. I was like, I'm not, like, so he came and he was like, let's go to dinner. And I was like, okay, just like text me where. Like, kept it really cool. Made a reservation at Mastro's, but like could have sent me a car service, but like I'm an independent woman, so like I'll call my own fucking Suburban. It's fine.
You were so
And it was just one of those situations where I almost felt like I was like at like lunch with like in trouble with my principal. Like I felt like he was literally looking so deep into like my soul and my like 9 different holes that like I didn't even know what I was getting into. I tried caviar for the first time. That was cute. And we were in his car. He was playing me his new album. He was on Instagram Live. And in my brain, I'm like, dude, he shows me on live. And I'm like, ugh, I just know one of like the fans from Iowa, like where I'm from.
That
like,
is a dude.
yeah, like that's a fucking male.
I don't know if you knew this.
And he didn't really ask, like, do you want to come home with me? He was kind of just like, get in my car.
And then just
And so we get there. I meet his sister, which like could have, like, honestly, I think was his wife. Now that like I did my research, I'm like, I think I literally met your wife, but you introduced me as her sister. I don't know. He's all about like energy, like ashwagandha, like the whole 9. And I told him I was trans, like mid, like spread eagle. But he was like, can I ask you something? And I go, yeah. And he was like, are you trans? And I go, and I was just like, and I was laying there and I go, you caught me. And he literally was like, baby, I don't give a fuck. God raised all of us equal, all this stuff. And I was like, that makes you so much more attractive and that makes you so much more like honestly manly and hot that you like, that you know that I had to work harder and pay more than all these other fucking crusty dusty bitches with like stinky. And so that was that. And then he ended up like blocking me because he needed a tour bus connect. And I was like, I don't have that. And so I thought he was kidding.
Transgender media personality T.S. Madison weighed in on Lila after exposing Kevin Gates. She weighed in on Twitter stating, if you trans and you out here running to social media blogs to detail your experiences with celebrity men, I have a question for you. What is the reason? Because you can't claim you a woman, then sensationalize your encounters for shock value. Don't be the continuous part of the down low stigma men are forced to adhere to surrounding their sexuality. So again, I've always stated there's no safe space on any front for the men to live their authentic lives. The women want to accept them, the men want to accept them, the trans want to out them. We are the problem. Kevin Gates is very raunchy and he's not afraid to share that like he has on multiple occasions. There's some rumors surrounding him being into animals, and he also openly shared that he had relations with his cousin. Although he did share that he did not know initially, but the damage was already done, so he continued on their relationship. He claimed they got the hard part out the way already. So with all of that, it's not hard to believe that this story may be true if you are questioning the truth behind it. However, he has yet to comment on this or even share him being into trans women. So at this point, we're just going to enjoy this story for what it is, because even if it is true, it's likely that he won't publicly openly admit it.